Hey guys, my name is Din Ginto from dinonlinepitch.com, and you're watching one of my review videos for the Ministry of Freedom. Now, I have created a review video of Ministry of Freedom yesterday, which is the part 1, and I have mentioned about making a long product review of the Ministry of Freedom, but then I'm gonna cut it in bite size, so it's not going to be a long video for you to watch and not sitting in front of the computer just to watch my long review. And so I decided to I'm gonna be making review videos each day, and I'm gonna cut it in bite size so that when you go in my YouTube channel and you get to see my part, whatever parts that I'm gonna be adding the video for the review of Ministry of Freedom. And hopefully when you watch my review for Ministry of Freedom, it's not going to take up your time, because I'm really gonna create a full review of this product each day. I may make a total of 5 or probably 10. It really depends, because this product is actually, it's got a lot of content, and so I want to make sure that I cover everything that I've encountered in this program, and so you'll know what to expect in this program. And so today, for the second review, I want to talk about 10 things that I learned from Ministry of Freedom. And so let's start off with the first one. So number 1 would be one of the things I learned from Ministry of Freedom is face in front of the camera. Now, before I started with Ministry of Freedom, I was very shy with facing myself in front of the camera. And when I first got the product, I've watched a webinar, and by the way, I put the webinar down below in the description of this video, so go ahead and check out the webinar so you'll learn more about Ministry of Freedom. Now let's talk about the first reason, or the first things that I learned from Ministry of Freedom is facing in front of the camera. Now, not a lot of people are brave to be in front of camera, and even speaking in front of the crowd can be nerve-wracking. And so I've never I was actually surprised that I was able to speak in front of camera when I was in college a couple years ago. I was doing online classes, and I was pretty much like already nerve-wracked when we have to do our final presentation in front of the camera. And so I do have some experience being in front of the camera, because I did some online classes back in college, but that's something different. Whereas the Ministry of Freedom, all you gotta do is do a review of the product, and you have to constantly post your video content in YouTube, because it's part of the YouTube algorithm. It's really important for you to keep updating your YouTube channel, so that YouTube will know that you are producing a lot of content. And that is one of the reasons how they will rank up your YouTube channel, is if they see that you're uploading a lot of videos in your YouTube channel, then most likely they're gonna rank your channel, so that they can provide, because YouTube is a big name, and they want to be able to recommend who is the best but someone who can create good content, and not just a regular content, but it has to be a great content where so you'll have a lot of likes or engagements on your videos, and also in your YouTube channel. Make sure that you have subscribers and so on. And so part of it is also, I also learned how to grow my subscribers. I also learned how to gain engagements and views and all that. And so that's one of the things that I learned too from YouTube. And then number 2 is I learned about online marketing. Now, I have no idea what online marketing is, and it's something that I wasn't into. I was back when I first started with MOF, I was into stocks, index fund, but until now I'm still interested with those things because I like investing. I like I like anything that involves growing money. So I learned about online marketing through Ministry of Freedom, because when I got the program, I joined the Facebook group, and you get to see other online marketers who shared their ideas, and all I did was just go in my Facebook group and just watch how they do things in the Facebook group. And also at the same time, I was watching Jono Armstrong's video of the one of the trainings and the modules that he provided. So it's pretty much how or what I mean. I've learned a lot from him. So online marketing, and now I know I pretty much know all about online marketing. So I even set up my YouTube channel, and I set it up as is. Like I'm an online marketer, just letting everyone know that I'm an online marketer. I do digital products, and I learn here and there about online marketing. Then number 3 is what I learned from Ministry of Freedom is the business model of online marketing. Now, you can't become an online marketing and not have a plan for your online business. And so Jono Armstrong did a good job with explaining what the business model is all about. Like, he drew some pictures, and he did like explain it in the module in the Ministry of Freedom training, that you have to have all this business. You need to follow this business model because it did work for him, and so that means if it works for him, then it's going to work with everyone. And that's the secret to earning money from the online business world, is to have a online business model, because you can't just start reviewing digital products and just add an affiliate link on the bottom of your YouTube channel and start expecting results. You actually have to have a plan and see what the business model is like in order for you to map out your plan in how to be successful in online marketing. So it's kind of like if you want to build a house, of course you're going to have a plan, like an architectural picture of the exact picture of your house. So it's kind of like that in a sense. And so number 4 is one of the things that I learned from Ministry of Freedom is the Warrior Plus and JVzoo platform. Now, I know what ClickBank is, so Warrior Plus and JVzoo is kind of like the marketplace of digital products, where you can buy softwares, info products, and so on. And so when I went through the training of Ministry of Freedom, now I don't know anything about Warrior Plus and JVzoo, but here, let me show it to you really quick. Okay, so these are the two platforms that I was talking about. So this is the Warrior Plus, and this is JVzoo. Now, I'm barely active in JVzoo, but I still try to apply for affiliate links so I can pretty much promote the products in JVzoo. Warrior Plus is where I'm active a lot, because as you can see here, I earn commissions, and it's just easier for me to apply to use Warrior Plus because I can earn money easily. And so so these are the two platforms that I was talking about, and I don't know anything about it, but when I was going through the training of Ministry of Freedom, then this is how I learned how to it's pretty much Jono Armstrong is going to guide you on how to apply your affiliate links and how to navigate your way to find the products that you want to promote. Also, Ministry of Freedom is actually gonna show you, or they're actually gonna provide you all the products that you can actually promote. So let's go into the MOF community here. Here is the stuff that I was talking about from yesterday. So this is the rotators. So if you don't know what rotators is, this is where it's part of Jono Armstrong's bonus, is that once you pay the full price of Ministry of Freedom, then you get to join the rotators, so that once you create your review video, then Jono Armstrong is going to add sales to your product review. So basically how it works is, once you go through the training, then you can submit your JVzoo and Warrior Plus affiliate information. Then next would be you go to the rotator groups, and this is where you can find your name and see if you're part of the rotator for a specific group that they assign for you. So it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like over here. This is where you can check your name and see which group that you're part of the rotator. So as you can see here, these are all the names that that's part of the rotator groups. And when we go back to the main screen here, so once you find out your name from the rotator groups, then this is the weekly announcements, and per group they are assigned to which product that you can get to make a review, as you can see here. But if you're, you really don't have to be, like for example, if you're in group 1 and you are creating a review video of this product, you really don't have to like stick to one product. You can pretty much pick all 5 of these products and then just create your review video. Then at the same time, the best part about this is they provide all the JV docs and review access for the members area. So you click on that link and they're gonna give you all this information here, and all you gotta do is just make your review video, and that's pretty much it. Everything here is provided for you, so you don't have to do all the work. And that's what Warrior Plus and JVzoo is all about. And I did took a screenshot of my recent sale. I wonder where I put it. I swear let me find it really quick. So I got all this stuff here. So Freedom, I think I put in this folder. So wanted to show you a screenshot of proof of my income. It's not a lot, but then if you think about it, if you sell it to 1,000 people, then it's gonna start like adding up. And so all you gotta do is just keep adding review videos, or if you have the money, then you can go to this route, what you call the excuse me, I'm sorry, you can go to this route called the pay ads. So if you have the money, and then if you don't want to go through the making review videos, then you can go to the ads. Pay ads is what you call it. And so all you gotta do is, if you have a certain amount of money, then you can use high ticket offers to promote, and then you're just gonna pretty much like build a system for it, because I've never done paid ads, because I don't have the money for it when I first started. And so I actually like the slow pace, so that I can fully understand what the how this business model is gonna work. And so, but maybe someday, once I get this under control, because I'm actually planning to get a virtual assistant, because I'm doing everything myself and I'm just so overwhelmed. And so, you know, paid ads is basically, if you have the money, then you go for it. Just all you gotta do is you can promote high ticket offers, and then you're just putting money into paid ads, and then potentially you can double that money that you're getting. So that's pretty much how I understand. And you can also do the third one would be to create your own product. And so you know, again, money is involved in creating your own product, because you're gonna have to make sure that you're spending like tools for your product creation and the marketing and all that, like the sales page. You have to spend money on it, and you're probably gonna have to spend money on software so that you can attach it to what you call like one of those courses, the platform where you can put everything in there for the training. So you put up a video and you basically create your own product and kind of explain how your own product works. And so I'm actually planning to do that, but not right now. And so that is Warrior Plus and JVzoo is all about. And then number 5 is I learned how to optimize my YouTube channel. So I thought when I first started with Ministry of Freedom, I thought that all you're doing is you create your own product review and you post it onto YouTube, and that's it. But then I learned as I go that you have to actually properly optimize your YouTube channel, so that in order for you to rank your videos, you gotta learn how to set up in a way where your YouTube channel is fully optimized. And so as you can see here, I have what you call the vidIQ. So this is gonna tell me that it's gonna basically like guide me on, you know, like how many views that I have for the past 48 hours. That's gonna show me my views for last 7 days. It's basically like you're tracking thing of how many views that you have. And also it's gonna show you something really quick. So as you can see here, if you don't have vidIQ, you won't be able to see, like, you know, information about your videos. So as you can see here, you get to see you know, 6 likes on this video, 9 likes. It's not a lot, but then, you know, for months coming, your video is actually gonna start catching a lot of views. So as you can see here, it's gonna start growing as you go. So all you gotta do is one of the things that you need to optimize your YouTube video is you need to have a vidIQ. I'm actually planning to make a tutorial video about YouTube optimization, but let me describe to you what it means. So you know, you need to optimize your YouTube channel in order for you to rank properly. Is you need to have a vidIQ. You need to set up your YouTube channel this way. You need to have a channel art, put your branding on top of your YouTube channel like this, and you need to have a welcome video over here so that when you have new subscribers, then they get to see your welcome video over here. And you need to set up your videos this way, where you can put a different categorized videos where everyone can see, where they can watch like the popular videos over here, best products over here, and then how to make money online here. So it's just cleaner to see and for the viewers to check out your videos. And so what else am I missing? And there's a ton of ways to optimize your YouTube channel, but I'm actually planning to create a tutorial video about it. And so these are just the basics. I've learned how to optimize my YouTube channel, which is kind of cool, because, you know, in my mind I thought you were just posting videos and videos and just that's it and expecting results, but actually you need to optimize your YouTube channel so that the YouTube algorithm is gonna it's gonna see that your YouTube channel is growing and it's set the right way, and then they're gonna rank you and give you the authority so that your videos are gonna be #1 on the search results. And then next would be number 6 is the SEO. Now a lot of people find it intimidating what SEO is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Google what SEO means, and then I'm just pretty much going to explain it to you what it means. So SEO is a search engine optimization, and so let's pick this one because moz.com is actually good for information about SEO. So basically SEO stands for search engine optimization, which is the practice of increasing the quantity and quality of traffic to your website. It could be your YouTube channel, by the way, or your YouTube videos through organic search engine results. So if you don't, or if you prefer the organic way, then, you know, feel free to learn more about SEO, because I have been learning so much about SEO and I like it so much, because paid ads are, you know, because of, I just don't want to put all my money in one basket. So that's the best way to put it. And so, but eventually I'm going to consider paid ads, but this is what SEO is all about. So to understand the true meaning of SEO, let's break that definition down and look at the parts. So search engine optimization is you're getting traffic to your content, and so you can attract all the visitors in the world, but if they're coming to your site because Google tells them you're a resource for Apple computers, when you're a farmer selling apples, that is not quality traffic. And so pretty much what this means is SEO is, let's say you create your own video, you talk about Ministry of Freedom, and you want to make sure that you use some certain keywords to your YouTube channel. So let's say I did this review, Ministry of Freedom, and as you can see here, you know, obviously I put Ministry of Freedom because I want YouTube to know that this is a Ministry of Freedom review. Then I put Ministry of Freedom and I add a description, and I, you know, I made sure that I put Ministry of Freedom in each sentence, because that's the SEO right there. Because if someone wants to search Ministry of Freedom review, then I want that someone to find my video right away. So maybe, you know what, let's try and see if my video is gonna show up in the search results. So let's see here, because I think I only have a couple views. Okay, so I'm probably just farther from the search results. Okay, but anyway, oh, here's my video. So I'm probably from really long, but I'll get there. I'll be on the top search results. So let me pause my video. I'm gonna show you how SEO works. Okay, so welcome back. So I did some tweaking and see if my video is gonna go up to the search result. And so before I showed you that my video was all the way at the bottom, and so now we're actually gonna check it out and see if my video has gone up the search result. So yep, I mean, I'm not on the very top because these two are probably they probably have like strong SEO tools that they use. But as you can see here, because before I went from all the way at the bottom, and then now I'm the third of the search results. So this is what SEO is all about, is making sure that you're ranking your videos on the top search. so that when someone wants to type in Ministry of Freedom Review, and someone will usually choose like the top three, because in their minds they think that the top three are the best reviewers out there. And so you know, I was pretty close to this people here. So as you can see, they have 28k views, 13k views. They probably did some paid ads, but you know, if you compare to mine, 32 views, I'm like on the third of the search results. So you know, it's pretty cool how I learned this SEO stuff, because like I said, I was all the way at the bottom of the list, and now I did some tweaking and I'm on the third of the list. So that's pretty much what the SEO is all about. Now let's talk about, because I'm not gonna make this video long, because I promise you I won't bore you with my long explanation of Ministry of Freedom Review. So next would be number 7 is I learned about ads. So I know we were talking about paid ads, and I mentioned about not doing it, but I learned some things about ads. And so let's go to Google ads. So here's the technique here. So if you wanna I would recommend, if you want to go to, if you're gonna use paid ads, learn from the training in the Ministry of Freedom, because Jono Armstrong is going to explain more on how to run Google ads, and he's actually showing you what are the steps that you need to do in order for you to apply the setup of how he does for his paid ads, because he's actually going to give you his list, and that's basically how you can get money quickly. And well, not guarantee, but he does have lists where he can connect it to your Google ads. And so this is Google ads, and you can pretty much set up to however you need to set up. Like he had training, and so I'm honestly don't know how to set it up. And so he also mentioned about, good thing this thing pops up, because you can actually get a 150 voucher, and he did explain it on the members area that if you want to go through the paid ads first, take advantage of the 150 voucher. There's a website that you can go through. I'm pretty sure you can Google it and type in 150 voucher, then you can use the 150 voucher. But I think it's 100. I could be wrong, because things have changed, and you know, probably it's no longer 150 anymore, but it's probably like right around, I'm pretty sure it's right around $100. And so you can use that voucher and then, you know, do some running ads and see if you like it. But I also know what solo ad is, and so there's a difference between the ads and solo ads. And solo ads are basically if you have an autoresponder, you have a website, then you kind of connect the two, and you need to set up a, like what do you call that, a squeeze page. And then basically solo ads is gonna help you get buyers list, and all you gotta do is just Google everything, because pretty much everything is Google. You can find a lot of resource to what you're looking for. So as you can see here, you just type in solo ads, and here's the best description of solo ads. So it's an email-based advertisements you buy from the other email list owners. So that's pretty much what it means. If you want to build your email list, you can go to solo ads, and usually you end up spending between 40 to 60. So this is the route that you would go if you have GetResponse, a Weber, ConvertKit, MailChimp. These are all email marketing platforms. And if you want to build your list so that you can have buyers list and then just send them offers, That way, you can also you can also earn money that way if you do solo ads. And so that's one of the things that I also learned. And number 8 would be I also learn about digital products. So when I first started, let's do an example. When I first joined the Ministry of Freedom, I have no idea what all these digital products that they are trying to promote, and I think I was feeling overwhelmed, and I didn't understand what funnels are. I didn't understand uh, what are the, you know, all the lingos and the stuff that they do in the digital market. And so as I keep reviewing videos, then I actually learn some of the stuff that that well, not they, I actually learn from creating these videos, from trying to access the JVzoo. So they're gonna actually give you, like, for example, let's try to look at equalizer. Like, as you can see here, it's kind of intimidating to hear, like, equalizer, what is this about? And I was so worried about trying to describe this product while I was filming for my product review for you, so I can submit it to YouTube. And so, you know, they pretty much will, you know, put a description to each of these digital products, and you can, you know, it'll be harder to understand if you just started. But as you keep reading and watching the demo videos of each of this product, of how it works, so as you can see here, they provided a demo video, then you're more likely to understand how it works. And so don't worry about, you know, trying to promote something and you have no idea what this is about, because you're gonna get a JVdoc is what it is. You access this doc, and you pretty much do your study here before you create your review video. So you read the description here, and if you want, this is one of my trick too, is, you know, just read through it. You know, if you just started, just read through the product, and it's fine, because you're just trying to get the content out there for the YouTube algorithm. And so, you know, you read what that product is, or you just read the sales page. So let's go to the sales page. So if you're doing a review video of the product and you have no clue what this is about, so I would, you know, this is what I did when I first started. You know, I started obviously screen sharing this. And by the way, the screen sharing that I'm using right now is free to get. So it's called OBS. There's also one for what you call, I have another one that's free as well, but I like OBS because I just like it. I'm just used to it. And so I'm pretty sure there's other screen recorder out there that you can use. And so, you know, so let's start here. So this is what I did. I did my review, and I screen shared the whole sales page, and I pretty much like start reading through what this is all about. And at the same time, you know, I didn't read each word, but I kind of read through it and explain how the product works. And I started playing this video, and I'm like, okay, check out this video. And then I let it play, and I, at the same time, then, you know, I didn't play the whole video, but I kind of gave them an insight of, you know, what this is all about. And I just, you know, basically just glance at it, like, don't read word for word, but kind of glance at it and just kind of summarize what this is about, and kind of go through the sales page and just keep scrolling down, and just like that. The more you, excuse me, I'm gonna drink some water. Okay, better. So if you're a beginner, you might wanna read through what the product means, and then once you're ready, then, you know, start recording yourself, and then just pretty much like just summarize as the best that you can, and you're gonna get better eventually. So the more you keep practicing, then the more you'll find out some ways on how to improve your product review, and then just keep going, and then eventually you're gonna start learning your ways on how to create a review video on your own. And then next would be, so now that's done, number 9 would be social syndication. And so social syndication means, let me see, oh, you know what, let's go to Google. Okay, so I promoted this one product, and I actually, it piqued my attention. So anything that's SEO, anything that's traffic, anything that involves social syndication, it piqued my interest. So that's how I learned that I actually like the SEO, traffic, social syndication part of the online marketing. And so social syndication is basically, for example, so if you want to create a review video, you want to make sure that you share your video. So let's say I make my Ministry of Freedom video, and I'm sharing it to my Facebook, I'm sharing it to my Instagram, I shared it to my pretty much whatever social media that I have, Reddit, what else. It's so funny because like right now, like I'm like trying to struggle and think what websites that I have, but I do have, not a lot, but I do have like a few websites out there that I add all my content, so that I'm social syndicating it, because Google likes it if you have different social media, so that it's kind of like you're spreading your content in different social platforms, and for some reason Google SEO likes that. So at the same time, that's also how you can generate organic traffic, not right away, but as you keep social syndicating, then the more you'll pick up some organic traffic. And so that's what social syndication is. And then the final one, number 10, is what I learned from Ministry of Freedom, or MOF, is how to create a valuable content. Now, if you hear other people or a different resource out there that's telling you that do shortcuts and create this, create a valuable content, for especially if you want to create a review video, if you create like I'm so sorry, I wanted to say the S word, but if you create a crap content, you're damaging your own branding. Because if you think about it, you are your own brand, and if you shortcut everything, I am so sorry, but you are damaging your branding. And so if you think about it, if you want to create your own business, you want to make sure that your branding represents you. So which means you create the best content. I mean, I'm not saying a sloppy, the best of the best is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying like it has to be perfect, pristine, on top-notch content, but genuine content. Like, don't make up something, or don't lie about certain things just to get the viewers' attention, because they're gonna know for sure. So when you're producing valuable content, or make a review video content, or make a tutorial video content for your YouTube channel, make sure they are genuine. Make sure that you have case studies proving that this is what it actually happened, because you're trying to gain your audience trust. So that's your best asset right there, is to produce good, high quality content. That's how you get good traffic per se. And so if you create a shortcut content, and if you're just lazy about it and just do half-ass of a job, then you will get bad traffic. So that is what I learned as well. So if your video is just not as good. If you're just producing content that are not really valuable to your audiences, then you're gonna get bad traffic, or you're just not gonna get traffic at all. It's going to be birds, silence. You get the 0 views or probably 1, and that's pretty much it. Then you're done. So yeah, create valuable content. You have to make sure that your branding, if you think about your branding, you want to make sure that you create good quality content so that you're gonna get more engagement, you're gonna wow your audience, and they're gonna get your trust. And hopefully once you get into the level of having like an autoresponder, having your own blog, and people are gonna start looking for you and researching for you, then they're gonna know about you, then they're gonna start spreading the word, and they're gonna talk good things about you. So you want that for your branding. And so this is my this is my way of treating my own branding. Is I want to make sure that I produce good content the best I can, not like perfectly, the perfect way to create a content, but genuine, sharing you all the information that I learned from Ministry of Freedom, and this is the results that I'm getting, and I'm genuine about it. And so that's really important, because it's your branding, and you don't want other people to think that you're producing bad content, and that's just your branding is all about. So but yeah, so anyway, that's it for my second day review of Ministry of Freedom. Tomorrow I'll be making another review for the Ministry of Freedom. And like I said, this is my 1-year anniversary for my being a member of Ministry of Freedom, and I wanted to share everyone my experience and how good this program is, that I've had, and I have good results, and I'm happy to be a part of the family. And so well, that's it for today, because I have to end this video because it's so long. And so yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna see you guys on my next video, and I'll talk to you soon.